Okay. Um, I don't know how often I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm trying to strike a balance between um, having a very regimented study plan and having it still be fun. I really do want to get better though, so I'm willing to sacrifice some amount of fun, or a lot of fun. But I do feel it's important to actually play games. But I have this really bad habit. Like I never really want to analyze my games. Like I always just look and say like, okay, well, it just feels to me like I'm blundering too much. Like there's no point in deep analysis when I'm blundering so bad. Or so I tell myself, but I don't know that that's really true either. Like I think it is worth analyzing, but I also just want to be able to play quick and try to not blunder, and then have other games where I really go deep, or whatever. So I've been okay. I think this is the French defense. Like if I go here, they're gonna go here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the Italian, even though they didn't. Because if they're playing French defense, I don't think they will know as well how to deal with this. Although now I'm not. Mhm. Maybe I just take it now. Yeah, I mean, like they did it anyway, but my knight is out, and they can have this. Then they get a central pawn that I can't attack. So it seems like I've already fucked up, doesn't it? Um, I'm thinking I'm just doing this. But yeah, now I lose tempo is the problem. Yeah, this is like already a disaster. This is hanging. Actually, this is fine, isn't it? Yeah, I'm getting tempoed though. This is just losing some more tempo. I could just play d3 and defend the knight. It blocks my bishop from developing them. Honestly, maybe I just take mess up this pawn structure. I'll have to deal with the rook though, but let me think about it. I'm also looking. I could go bishop d3, but it's kind of like I don't want my bishop there really. If I'm gonna do that, it's like I might as well do the pawn, and then maybe I just want to push that pawn again later anyway. I don't really know where I'm putting the knight in this scenario. Like I'm also thinking, what if I just like go here? They're probably just gonna do that then. It almost feels like I'm just supposed to take here. Um, if I defend with this, it's creating a scenario where the queens see each other, and I don't actually want to be the one to open that up. So that's probably the reason to not do it that way. I think I'm just gonna trade. Okay, they bring their queen out. I'm kind of like fine with that. Um, any good way to tempo it? Doesn't look like it. Does it have any great attacks? Not at the moment. I'm liking the look of this. Just get a central pawn. It's defended by my knight. It's cutting off that queen's diagonal. Like this, the best diagonal it has is this one, right? And it's also allowing my bishop to come out. So I think this is good. And now if they were just to leave the queen here, I could do something like that. Probably that's what I'm doing right now anyway. What is their best move in response to that? I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have to move their queen out of the way, and then I'm just gonna take that pawn for free. Is the way I'm looking at it. They could get a check. Let's see. I go here. They're not gonna check into there though, so that's not happening. I think this is a good move. I'm trying to think what I would do in their position. Yeah, that's kind of the move. One of the moves I was thinking they might do. It just kind of makes it so I have to keep my knight here or defend this otherwise. Does this diagonal give them anything really? Not yet, but I do have to be careful. Like if they ever actually develop anything, I need to watch out. Maybe just go here now and just continue to attack this queen. Because they're really running out of spots to go to. Like they could go here in response, but like I think their queen is actually getting in danger of being trapped out of the game here. I'm totally happy with this. I could just take the pawn as well, but I mean this is just going to force their like they can't take my pawn. They have to address the threat on their queen here. I do have to be really aware of the continuity here, though. Like this could go hanging if I'm not careful. I didn't actually think about this move. I should have asked myself what is the best move they could do, but I think I'm just taking this pawn now. I could also just castle, but I don't want to give up the pawn. I think this pawn is going to be really annoying. Although they can just retake with the bishop, actually. Now that I see that. Maybe I should just castle and start getting my rook in on their queen. Or do I like... I don't hate playing something like this to open that diagonal up too. And defend the pawn. This is a tough one. Like, I feel like this also could be coming. I mean, I don't care too much about that. In fact, like I actually want to get the bishop out of this spot. So I'm gonna play this. I don't want them to get three central pawns for free, basically. And when I castling seems good, but like this queen is actually defending that backward pawn. And they did go ahead and play this. All right. This bishop sucks. Maybe just go here. It's also defended by the knight. Seems fun. So I could actually take with my knight now. Like I know this would become undefended, but it's not actually under attack right now. Um, and I do like the look of that. Like I'd rather have my knight here in the center. I could also attack the queen. Let me look at that. Um, attack the queen. It could go. I think attacking the queen is only really good if like there's another follow up move from the square that is good. And this would be actually going here would be a they would just move their rook, but that would actually be good for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. Didn't see it somehow. Didn't see that. It's brutal. So frustrating, man. Like the whole point of this game, like I'm trying to not blunder stuff like this, and I just can't fucking. That's been there for like several moves too, and just not fucking seeing it. Okay. Honestly, I think I move my king here. That's the best defense. It opens up an entire other can of worms, but I'm gonna try it. Like I feel like their best move is honestly just to get the fuck out with their queen and try to develop their other stuff. Okay. I'm totally happy to take that. No, I win the rook. Oh no, the queen is there. I'm offering this trade, hoping they take it so that I can fork the rook, ideally. I just don't want to deal with this queen down here anymore. Like, And maybe they'll retreat with the queen in a way that just allows the fork. That would be an even better outcome, I think. That looks good too. I'm doing this because I'm ahead in material, and if they want to push a pawn to try to attack this, I'm just going to take their knight. Okay. That's whatever, I guess. I'm thinking of like taking, yeah, that works, doesn't it? This is a real problem on the square, I think. Oh, hey, sucker, sir. Anytime you move your bishops out the be yeah, I and like I'm aware that that is a common thing. You know what I mean? Like I've seen it. I know it's a thing, but when I'm playing, I just have all of these like, oh man, I just lost their rook. Christ, dude. All right. But it's just like I'm always trying to do other stuff, and yeah, I don't want to take here now. Um, like I just get I can never keep everything in my head at once, and I'm trying not to blunder, and and then other stuff happens, and it just is like I lose sight of what the queen is trying to do, and so on and so on. I was trying this, like, yeah, fuck. All right. This seems good for me, though. Yeah, I wasn't going to repeat the move, but it was just like, um, I was just seeing if I could maneuver. I knew they wanted their rook to go here, so, and their king had been here, so I was seeing if I could get my knight like here, and then take this pawn, and then they like if I could somehow fork them there. But I think that was like not going to actually ever happen. So okay. Yeah, I mean, I was mostly winning there, but I had a few, quite a few blunders. This was like a massive blunder. That was my idea of protecting everything with the king. But yeah, I had a check here. I just don't feel like I would have seen this. Like, okay, I get the check. Um, I guess that's forced. They basically have to block with their pawn, obviously. Then this seems obvious, like you get the fork. Then they force the attack. They get on my queen. I do this so that I can take back with my bishop, I guess. And it's just winning for me. I mean, like I created an attack while making their queens attack nothing. And I think in this kind of scenario, I should know that a thing like this will work because like their queen is in here with no support at all. But it's always hard for me to see those in these moments, you know. Okay, so then this was a blunder as well. Like I could have just done it with the rook. And this is why I didn't though. Like I was like, okay, if I bring my rook here, they can just start taking pawns, which I didn't like. But yeah, this fork was still here, right? Still, I just felt like, okay, if I bring my queen there, but that they hate that, yeah. Right, assuming my opponent sees the fork, and I don't know. I just don't see how that's so much worse. I guess because I go from like having a bunch of initiative to just defending, but I'm really not quite grasping this. I guess the idea here is that like when I go for a queen trade, the queen trade is good for them, so they take it. But when I do this, like they're obviously not going to trade here, and then I get to win the rook for because they have to get their queen out, so they don't get the tempo, and then they lose their rook. But right, so I lose the fork by queen trading queens, but it's just like yeah, I don't know. I do get it now. It's just that I don't think I would have seen it in a game. Um, this was a blunder. Yeah, I mean, and I can see it's a blunder because they could have just defended the pawn, but they didn't. So, okay. I did feel good about that game, like the fact that I managed to force it to an end game that favored me and not blunder the end game too bad. Oh, good, I get to be white again. This is the Evans Gambit. Okay, they accept it. Unfortunately, I've only really been drilling the lines in which they decline. So now I don't really remember. Or actually, I've never even seen what you're supposed to do here. Let's see. Am I threatening to trap this bishop at all? It doesn't feel like it. Um, Natural developing ideas would be to castle. Wouldn't seem terrible here. Um, Playing d4 feels reasonably strong to me. I think d4 is what I want to do. It just looks like a good move to me. I've been doing the chessable course on the Italian game, and I've drilled a lot of these lines where like the queens see each other, and this kind of stuff happens. And I haven't done this one specifically, but um, I can see how this is very good for me. That just seems like a blunder. I just take with my knight. Let's see. I take with the knight. They could take d4 with their pawn and force me to move my knight again, but like, dude, come on. I hate on Lichess this take back shit. This makes me think he doesn't know what he's. I mean, I think the best response to this is this, but like, it's not even good. I'm just gonna go for it, man. Especially when you propose a take back, like that tells me you didn't see it. Is there like a setting where you just never allow takebacks? Because it drives me crazy. Like, it's one thing if we're like playing a training game or something, but okay. This looks good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can ever allow a take back because you don't know. Like if I know the person, they're like, oh, dude, I misclicked. I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. But like then you have to min max. Like the only way to do it is just everyone needs to know that your move is final. Like that's the only way you can play, you know? Okay, let's see here. Um, if I were to take here, they could take with their knight, but then I would take back with my knight. And then if they took back again, our queens would see each other. And because my bishop is here, um, I can make it so they can't castle, which seems good. This also seems good to me because it's just getting a ton of central control. I'm going to go for the more dynamic line, I think. Yeah, so I should open the center. I prefer to open the center up just because I played London for so fucking long. Um, that I don't want to mess with. Oh shit, their knight is defending the queen. I'm an idiot. Didn't see that somehow. I guess mine is defending the queen too. Like, I just take here. If they want to initiate the trade, they can. But the thing here is like, ideally they take back and then I get them. Oh no, if they take back, okay, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Yeah, I blundered it. That's really bad. Dude, I don't know how I fucked this kind of shit up. Like, it's not that bad, but I miscalculated it. Like, somehow I overanalyzed it and then it ended up being completely wrong and I threw away the lead that I had, I think. Go here, maybe. Maybe here. Alternatively, queen shade should have happened first. Like I should have just traded here. Yeah. I didn't think it. I didn't sit there. I should have just sat there and thought for a little bit longer. I just like didn't think hard enough. Oh shit, dude. How did I not see this shit? My God. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't see that. This is the kind of shit though, like where I'm just I guess I'm gonna go here then. I could just get a check because they can't actually they could block with their knight if they wanted, but otherwise they lose the right to cast. Oh, they can block with their pawn. That's no good. Um, okay, I'm just gonna do this then. That was so sloppy, man. This like one reason I just want to keep playing games fast, like not blitz or anything, but like rapid. Just play the games and experience those lines in real games, and then like learn by trial and error. Yeah, I mean, I yeah, you really shouldn't tell. Like, I was gonna definitely gonna blunder that if you hadn't told me. So it's like I deserved to lose that bishop 100% because I was tunnel visioned. I wasn't going to see it somehow. Like believe it or not, I just wasn't like with my tunnel vision. It there's like a point where I've decided that it's not a threat and I don't look again and I'm just looking for like other stuff and then I would have made a move and they just would have taken it and I would have said, oh fuck. But I'm glad I didn't have that happen even though you just told me. All right. I mean my position definitely looks better. Like they have nothing right now, so I think I'm just gonna castle on my next move and start pressuring their king if I can. It feels to me like their best move is just knight f6, attacking that pawn that I can't castle. Also allowing themselves to castle, but if they play knight f6, I'm just gonna play e5. They do that, which attacks my knight. I do see that. Um, be careful of their pawns at all. Yeah, that's another one, dude. Where like I have this problem where if my opponent's pawn is here, I don't notice it, and then they go here, and I'm like, oh fuck, their pawn is like it just is irrelevant until it reaches a certain point, and then I'm just like, oh my god, a pawn. I kind of want to just do this. Like I have to address this attack somehow, and there's no really better way to do it as far as I can tell. Um, I don't have any significant counter threat to put up. They could push some pawns on me after I go here. So I go here, they go here. How annoying is that? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go here though. I guess one thing I don't like about this is now if they play this, I can't attack it with the pawn anymore. Um, which is a bit annoying. I could attack it with the bishop though, which I don't really think is good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is like I should just see it coming. Like, okay, now I have to move my knight again. I might as well have moved it somewhere else, right? Like this is just not unless I want this to happen, which I'm not really sure about. Um I think I'm just gonna go all the way back so I can develop. This is just getting really annoying. They could long castle and get the rook attacking this knight here. So maybe God, I just feel like there's nowhere to put this. I'm just gonna go here. I'm playing like shit in this game. I do see like I can do this, but I haven't had like I've been misplaying it. I haven't had no tempo every single turn. So okay, they long castle. I kind of want to do this, but it doesn't feel like it's actually good. It's probably not. I'm probably happy to have that be blocked. Um, this doesn't look so good anymore. I could just target that. Okay, I'm gonna risk doing this. If they do this, that's like whatever. I'm fine that they had to do that. It develops my bishop with tempo. Like same thing there, whatever. I'm gonna short castle now. Oh yeah, that would have been really rough. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. I didn't think about it though. Yeah, that would have sucked. Um, this is pretty rough. I was just looking at like this as a good move, but now I can't do it. What if I go here to undefend that pawn? I like the look of this. Hopefully it's okay. Their king is way less safe than mine is, and oh, they missed the trick. So I'm trying to leverage like if they take here, I can take here with tempo, um, and then I can get this set up or whatever. Yeah, that's not so good for me. Can go here. You can see the level we're at though. Like you're saying, if I take this a pawn, it's going to be trapped, and my opponent doesn't see it. They still block it. And now because of that, I have like I guess I don't have a diagonal. I have no piece that can hit that diagonal. But I have like something like this is available, and it wouldn't have been. Not that I think that move is especially good or anything, but perhaps it is. Now it's not. Okay. They're hitting this pawn, which is defended. This pawn is also defended. I think I just take here now. Yeah, I mean, if I don't take here, they're gonna get more tempo on my knight, which I don't like. This will bring their knight in. I could just advance the pawn. Maybe that's actually a lot better. It probably is a lot better. Although I don't want them to have like connected pawns here. Would be the main consideration, but this just looks like really annoying for them. So I'm gonna try like basically investing in this fast pawn. I know they have this kind of shit available, but I have like some revealed, not revealed attack, but like okay, well that seems like a smart move, but it kind of yeah, I don't know. All right, and it also defends that square. Okay, yeah, pretty good. Um, wouldn't mind just going here now. Does this that undefends my knight, which could become a problem. Um, I'm low on time. I'm just gonna start playing a bit faster. Pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn, bishop pins knight to their rook. I'll check it out later. I can't look at it right now. So I have like a lot of pressure here. I'm looking at doing this. Also this. Like I'm just seeing if I can overload that. They saw, yeah. Okay. Um this undefends the pawn. I feel like I can't care about that right now. Like if they take that pawn, I'm gonna take their pawn, and their pawn is actually defending their king. So okay, they see it anyway. Let's see. No, I attack here maybe. I think so. I could also consider just like doing this. And if they take, I just like advance my pawn, but they already have two rooks back there. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna work. It was a much better threat when their rook was still on this square here. I mean, it's still a real threat, but like I have to do more to get it working or whatever. So what is their move? Like how do they defend that square now? Do they actually have any way to defend it? It almost feels like they should just move their king or something. I don't really know what they're supposed to do. Let's see. I don't think that does it. Oh yeah, it does because it prevents. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay. Um, Yeah, that's a really good move. Cool. Glad my opponents always have the good moves. All right. I should just be able to like shift to some other mode and do something else now, but feels like I have to just defend the knight now, which then I can start pushing this pawn perhaps. I'm not sure that's good. I'm gonna try this. I don't really know. I gotta find some way to like break through here though. Like I'm not progressing at all here. Yeah, and they're gonna start doing it now. Yeah, this is rough. I don't know what to do. Maybe just go like this. Gotta move fast. Part of me just wants to stack my rooks on the C file and just like plow in there. Maybe I should just go over here um and just try to stack my rooks like that and go in. Because like my knight is already here and I'll think about that. I was it's gonna take me like but this did enable like this move did enable that. But I have to calculate how fast their pawn attack is gonna get me. It does kind of feel like they won't be able to clear the space out here fast enough. I also want to be able to think of the best way to not telegraph when I'm doing so much, but like if I go straight to here, it becomes very obvious what I'm doing, but maybe that's fine. Honestly, I don't even need two rooks to make this a good thing to do, right? Is that it's actually just mate, I think. No, they can escape to here. That's what I need the second rook for. But I think it puts them in like a really rough spot. I'm just gonna go for it. No, they can just do this. That's the problem. Fuck. Yeah. Well, that's even a better way to do it. God damn it, man. All right. Now what do I have? I was trying to think of some way to like just sack my piece to get this opened up, but I ultimately chickened out and decided to try to hold here somehow. I'm not sure how. Yeah, this was looking bad. That was the move I was gonna make too, was to go there. Um, I'm just gonna go for the sack. I don't see my like I'm not gonna win an end game in this allotted time, and yeah, I'm just like somehow hoping that this ends up on the other side with a favorable position for me. I don't think it's going to, but just having a look here. It does help that they move this here. Like now they can't really just like ignore the bishop, which they might have wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I should have gone for this earlier. The problem right now is I cannot actually use this rook because they'll checkmate me. Probably okay. I'm doing this to give myself a flight square basically. And also like maybe that would be event good eventually, but this knight is basically out of the game because of the passed pawn. You think they would just try to pick it off or something, but I don't know. So now I'm looking at just stacking the rooks right now if I can. Okay. Do I fear that? Don't have time to think about it. Now they just do this. I mean, and their knight isn't really out of the game because it's like I was just looking at what if I could do this, but that's defended. So probably if they do this, I'm just going to go right back here and target that pawn at that pawn and try to get into the back rank. I'm kind of expecting them to make some, like, I feel like this would be a good move for them. Okay, they do that. I'm trying to play fast and get up on time if I mean, I'm not a fast player, but I, what's their next best move? Check here. Okay. Um, this is going to checkmate me with a discovered attack if I don't move correctly here. Do I just go here then? Feels like a, then they can, no, they're eventually going to be able to win a rook if I'm not careful, but I have to just play quick here. Because if they can go like this, they'll win the rook if I still have it back here. But if they go here, I can like chase the rook down with my king maybe. No, because this is gonna get me. Let's see what they do. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the move. So I mean, I could just play really. Oh, that's the move. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I'm still really worried about that. Actually, this is what I should have done. Just gone here. Yeah, they do it now though. Fuck. Yeah, and I'm gonna lose that pawn, man. Why did I go here again? Why did I, like, I guess I was thinking of doing this, but no, that's not good. And this is still gonna lose me the pawn, man. What am I doing? I really wanted that pawn. Like, I didn't realize how good it was until it was too late. There you go for that, though. Okay. No, I misclicked it. All right. I'm not playing after that. That's so fucking annoying, by the way. Literally just misclicked. Fucking stupid. I'm just totally winning, by the way, until that happened. Oh, wait, no, they're black. Never mind. They were totally winning anyway. Oh, I had like no chance, apparently. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to request the take back anyway. I don't believe in take backs. So, like, but yeah, I mean, that's a time when a take back would definitely be allowed. But I just was losing the whole time, apparently. Yeah, this is the big blunder you guys told me I was supposed to actually I wasn't supposed to take this is something I actually saw in the tactic in the chessable course. You set up the battery because now you can just do this. Um, and you can see this is just like hugely winning for me. But anyway, the thing I did was definitely a blunder. Let's see what you were saying, Tavern. Um, this position here. Got to try to remember where it was. Was it here? Here, I think it was here. You said pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. Yeah, bishop pins, just like you said. Yeah, still completely losing for me though. um, but yeah, I could have maybe won from there. Who knows? And what I did on my own, actually, what I did is less losing than what you told me to do. I guess I don't know, dude. Like, I think what I did was good because it took their knight out of the game for basically the whole game. Like this pawn just kept their knight out of the game. So I think that actually was a good move, but um, this is why I don't want to analyze too much because it's like the blunder put me behind for the whole game. Like the clear blunder that we all saw, and as soon as it happened, I was like, oh shit, yeah, fuck. You know, that was a clear blunder, and it's what put me completely behind the whole game. Doubled rook sooner and tried to displace the knight. Yeah, I've got a feeling I should have doubled the rook sooner when when the game started going the way it did, but there wasn't much left I could do. It felt like. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have like went all in on getting that e pawn to be stronger. Okay, I don't know what they're doing, but this isn't anything that I'm like. This doesn't make any sense to me. But okay. I guess this kind of makes sense what they're doing. Why would they take back with the knight first? What? I was like really worried. What do I do when they take with this pawn? Um. Okay. I'm not gonna. This is so weird. Like, all right, I'm not gonna overthink this. There's no way they know what they're doing here. I mean, they've got two central pawns now, but Yeah, I've been looking at checks. I have been, but I just didn't see like any that are too killer. Well, now actually, now that this has happened, I think this is gonna just win me some pawns. Is that the best way to do it? I don't really like playing like this because then my queen is out. Let's see, I go here, they block with this, I take this, get another check, win the rook. Okay, yeah. Or they do that. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't win the rook here now. Um, yeah, I've been thinking of how I want to develop. Like I'm looking at this doesn't seem as good because I don't have a good square to go to after. I thought about long castling. I just like yeah, I guess because it's bringing the rook out right on, and they can't castle, so that does make a lot of sense. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go here though, because I probably want to go to the other side or something, because I can't go here. I mean, like I can't go here. I don't want to go to the rim. I don't want to go here. So the other thing is I was trying to make sure my queen doesn't get trapped. Oh, my opponent left the game. Okay. Because I was looking at like, well, what could they do to trap my queen? And like, I don't have infinite ways to get away. So I wasn't even that far ahead, honestly. Like, I mean, as black, like any being ahead is ahead, right? But so they didn't like me doing this. I mean, I don't know the theory. Basically, when I do this, it's like I wanted to do this, but I wanted to get my bishop out before I did it. So, what do they want me to do? Just contest the center more, yeah. Yeah, and that's how I really like try to play. And there's always this tension for me between like it's the fight. It's like the fighting game thing. Like I've always enjoyed just playing really solidly and punishing people who do dumb stuff. So that's what I want to be able to do in chess. Like if they play shitty moves, I want to develop my pieces really aggressively and just punish them for it. But it never white works out so easily. I've been thinking about learning the King's Indian. Do you think that's a bad idea? Okay, so he's playing the Italian. Oh, you play the King's Indian? What is like the idea of like I never can find really good resources that explain very clearly what the yeah, it's very different. That's why I like it though. It looks really interesting. Like it just puts you in a different feeling game or something, and I like the look of that. Okay, I'm trying to think. This is very threatening potentially. I think I'm just going to develop though. I've been practicing like this opening that my opponent is using, but it's hard for me to put myself on the other side of it because I'm um pretty terrible at the Italian. Like I've been studying it, but I'm not actually good at it yet. So it's really hard for me to flip the board around and know what moves are like actually good against this. But when I'm in doubt, like pressure the undefended pawn. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll check that out. I like Gotham. Like his videos are entertaining. I find his like him and a lot of other like IMs and GMs, they explain stuff where it makes you feel smart, but I don't feel like they actually like get into the head of the beginner very well, if that makes sense. Okay, so if my opponent were to take here, I would lose my right to castle. Um, so that wouldn't be good. What if I went here, they're just gonna take with the pawn and then yeah, he's better. He's still not that he's better, but not like my favorite is this guy. I type his name out because this guy has the best, like hands down the best I've seen for me at least. Like I know it's going to be a personal preference thing, but okay, here they take with the pawn. No, this yeah maybe, and then I take with a knight, and they have to, if they take here, then I can take with my queen, and I've diffused the thing. Um, pawn, take with pawn, take with knight, take with bishop. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. Like I really watch a lot of different, and I went through like Daniel Naroditsky is actually the first guy I was watching, and I liked him a lot. Um, and then I started watching Gotham Chess a lot, and now I've been watching Toth, and and I've been listening to the Perpetual Chess podcast and watching Adult Chess Improver. I really like this guy. He got up to 2000 ELO on Lee Chess pretty fast, and he started learning in his 30s. So like when you watch his games where he does these tournament matches, I like how he explains stuff a lot. He's obviously not the best player compared to somebody like an IM, but he's very good at explaining stuff, and it feels always very informative to me. But I've been really fascinated by like the adult improvers, and I feel like they're a lot better at explaining stuff because they learned as adults and they know the struggle in a way that I think like people like Daniel and Levy don't understand. I think Daniel and like I think both Levy and Daniel are good considering the fact that they learn as kids. They are very good at explaining considering that, but they still don't like they just assume that you're going to be able to see the crux of the position like instantly, and you usually can't. I'm just going to take their knight now, right? Like, yeah, my knight is hanging. Yeah, I thought it was fried liver. Like, I wasn't sure, but I thought it might have been. I didn't know if the fried liver involves the queen. Is this part of, is it actually a part of the fried liver, or did I diffuse it already? Okay. So if I don't like the look. I take this. They're gonna take this, and then I'm out of tempo again. Um, and then they have a battery, so that seems quite bad for me. I'm guessing I didn't diffuse this yet. And now yeah, they've got this. So yeah, this is all real bad. Maybe I'm supposed to just do this. What would that do? I mean, the problem with this is I lose my knight, and then they still have a battery. Yeah, I feel like I'm fucked here. Let's see. I feel like I can defend the battery with this. I'm just gonna try this. I don't. When I'm playing against somebody who knows like a canned attack like this, I don't expect that I'm gonna like be able to find the optimal way out of it. But at least this way makes sense in my head for now. Okay, that's not what I expected would happen, but okay. Um, Now they have a battery going this way, but I can attack the queen. I mean, I can just attack the queen with the pawn here, but then they can just take there. So they're still threatening here. Now I feel like I can just move this pawn up. That would still lead to a check if they just take my knight. What if I just went down here and added a defender? I would prefer to develop something here instead of just like go here maybe. But yeah, the problem is they're getting the double, like they're attacking on two fronts here, which is why I like this move. I'm gonna try it because this defends that square and that square. But yeah, like when people memorize like theory and any theory like an attack like a fried liver attack or whatever, and they generally speaking don't know the sidelines very well. So like I'm not too scared that as soon as I play like one move that they're not used to, their understanding of the thing is probably not good enough that they're able to like optimally adapt to everything. Um, so I'm thinking there if they take my knight, then I just take back with my pawn. Yeah, he brought the queen out too early. Cool. It felt like it. But yeah, like his conundrum right now is that um the compensation I get and development I get is going to be better, I think, than him. So like if he commits to the if he goes like this, um take take. So he I mean he can't do it. Yeah, okay, he's just gonna castle. All right. Um dude, what if I just go here? Oh, there because his queen is there, so that won't work. It's the most annoying attack I can do. Uh, just developing is the best thing I can do. And castling would be nice. So I like the idea of this sort of because it just develops and tempos them. And I could get my king out as fast as possible. This this all seems fine too. Like getting pressure on that seems good. But this just feels like you're always supposed to tempo the queen when you can. I could just tempo with oh, this isn't defense. Yeah, this is probably the best move. No, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna just try this. Because the advantage here is like my rook will be hitting the bishop when I castle, so that's a really strong tempo move, I think. I mean, castling is already a good tempo gain, so do you still play actively? Sakura, Relka. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I always just want to say Sakura, but I know it's not Sakura. There's that icon. I like fighting games a lot still, but I'm honestly like really fascinated by chess just because like to me the biggest bummer about a fighting game is that you have to keep playing new games. I don't like that. Oh, they actually have a check here, but no, I don't think it's especially good. I guess that does prevent me from castling. So maybe that was worth doing, but it doesn't seem too good. And they still have to get their queen out of here. And now my rook is like, I guess my rook could have come out easily anyway. Or you play blitz, okay. I think he just wants to go to b7, if I had to guess. I really need to play faster. Fuck, dude, I don't know what to do. It's like, yeah, that's the conclusion I reached, but I just don't like, I don't see, I'm trying to calculate, like, do I have time to do that? And yes, I do, but it shouldn't have been that hard to calculate. Like, because now if he goes here, I just castle and he can't take the rook, but he can. I guess he gets a free pawn if he wants. But like, this is again, this is going back to what we were talking about, where like he has no development. All he's done is brought his queen out, and I have a bunch of pieces active. So all I need to do is like defend the attack, and I should be winning. But it's like I'm always terrified of this. Like it's like if I can defend the queen attack, but if I blunder, and it's always really there's like the queen can just move so much, like there's a lot of stuff to look out for. Bishop d6. Oh yeah, you're right, that would have been smarter. I'm gonna do something weird here. I just noticed like I'm out of time. Like I just want to try to play more aggressive. I'm making a decision to try to be aggressive here, and if it doesn't work, I'll be okay with that. I'm not talking because of time pressure. I don't think I have enough material to force a mate here. I think that's checkmate. No, they can go here. Let's see. Feels like I need to bring my king in or something to actually checkmate with that on this attack. But they go here and they go here. Then I go here. They can just take that pawn But then I have a revealed check, and I think I just get a pass pawn. I don't think it works though. Like they have two rooks in the back rank. The pass pawn isn't gonna be enough on its own. Yeah. And this is a bad spot to be in because my only advantage was that their pieces weren't doing anything, and now, yeah. Um, I just have to take and hope I can somehow pull a miracle off here. Oh, they got a fork. Nice. Fuck me. That was stupid. Now they just get another check when they take the rook. Maybe it's good. I actually want to move this up, but yeah, I just lost. That was such an obviously good move. I think I noticed that move later. What? Their best move is to give up their queen. Oh, because it's a checkmate threat. Yeah, you have to do it. Wow. Yeah, I just didn't see it. Gross. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't see that. But it's interesting trying to set up attacks like that where you just like sack material. Um, I felt like it was like close or something. Like it wasn't really according to the engine, but I'm trying to play like that more when possible. This is a line I've been practicing on Chessable. I'm not very good at remembering these lines when they come up though. So if he takes, I'm supposed to take back. Okay, I don't think this was a line that I practiced. Let me think. Mm, take, take, take. I think it was one that I practiced actually, but I don't think it was an obvious situation where you just take immediately. I think it was like or you had to do something else. Like I almost want to say it was this. No, it wasn't. No. But it was like if they take you play this, but what am I doing instead of am I castling? No. Okay, I'm just gonna take them. Let's make sure. Take, 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 take. As soon as they take, I'm just gonna take it, man. I can't remember if this is right or not. I think it's if they take, I can just um I take with my bishop, and then if they take with their king, their queen is oh no, their queen is not hanging because of this. Maybe I fucked this up then. This is the problem, like trying to memorize lines. It's like unless you actually remember it, you start just knowing shit that doesn't make sense. And okay, so yeah, now our queens see each other, and my queen is not defended, and his is. Still though, no, because then it's just like he takes and he just wins the bishop. Um, yeah, I think this is one of the lines where I was supposed to like create an escape route for my queen, which I no longer really can do. I could just do this, maybe. I guess I go up a pawn if I just go take with the queen now. Okay, I'll just try it. Assuming they take with their knight and not with their king. If they take with their king, I'm very happy. Yeah, that's. I took me a long time to figure that out, but yeah, that's what I just concluded as well. Um, so yeah, I think they're gonna be smart and take with their knight. Their knight, and then oh wow, they're not smart. Okay, I think I just castle here and threaten to check them. I could do this first. Like that still wins me a pawn. They basically have to take back, so I might as well do it. I feel like hopefully my logic is sound here. My logic is not sound. Now my bishop's under attack. Okay. Yeah, that was bad. Actually, you know what I should have done is I should have just played I bishop here instead of trying to defend this bishop. That would have been a lot better. Because now I've blocked the bishop. That was stupid. Also, I blocked the fucking file that I was going to castle and attack. My god, that was a terrible move. Really, really bad one. Yeah, I really wish I could take that back. Not even like just because it was a good. This was a good game to practice in, and now I've like fucked it up. God, that was a stupid fucking move. That's really frustrating. And what am I doing? I took a pawn. I what am I doing? Dude, yeah, dude. I took a pawn and gave up my knight. Ah, fuck this. I'm out of this game. I don't even I'm just like too annoyed about it. Jesus Christ, dude. Those are the kind of blunders that just make me feel like I'm never gonna figure this game out. Where it's like and I feel like they happen specifically like when I start calculating a lot of stuff and I just lose sight of the actual basic situation. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I forgot why he did it, but I knew at one point, and then it just all goes out of my head. It's really annoying that I did that. And I want to play as white. Like I hate it when I fuck up a game as white because I don't want to play like I don't know what I'm doing as black. Yeah, that's a good idea, but the problem there wasn't even like the actual problem there is that I forgot somehow that it wasn't like I blundered. It wasn't like I thought, oh, there. It's not like I didn't understand that the knight was defending. I understood it, but I was like, oh well, I'll take and then he'll take and then it's even. Like I wasn't. I'm gonna. I think I'm. I don't know what I'm gonna play, but I don't want to play like a weird thing. I want to play the most like boring thing I can. I don't want to play something that gives me like like gimmicky wins or something. I don't feel like the Scandinavian is especially solid from what I've heard about it. Okay. So if I develop as usual here, he can take my pawn. I could just take it back afterward though. I'm not actually sure what to do here. This seems like a really basic line, but um, being the second one to take feels wrong because my knight's gonna start getting attacked and shit, and then I have to move it away and um. Oh, it's not gimmicky. I'll look at it. I just take here. All right. Is this the Stafford Gambit? I'm assuming it is. This is the stuff for Gambit. Okay. I'm tempted to just like do this. I don't want to play into a Gambit. It seems good for me. I mean, maybe it's not, but God damn it. How did I fucking Christ, dude? All right, whatever. This feels like it's fine. Maybe I like this because it forces the issue better. I'm gonna do this. I don't know. Oh my god, they just never stop here. All right. Do I just castle now? Can I just do that safely? No, because then I'll castle into this. Take here. I'm gonna get fucked either way, it looks like. Maybe move my rook over. C3 was the move. Oh, okay. I mean, I move my rook over, I'm just losing a pawn. And then the queen is infiltrating and shit. So fucking annoying. Here maybe. I don't know, man. Maybe I should have thought longer about protecting this pawn. I just wanted to make sure I got my king immediately out of danger. Yeah, I just like manually castled. Like that was the. I think they just totally threw the game. It looks like to me. Like now, what are they gonna do? Here's an interesting idea. I play my bishop here. No, that's not gonna work, is it? Let's see. If I play my bishop here and they take, now they can't take this pawn, but like the pawn isn't really doing anything on its own. That was a dumb move. They just go here now. No, or there, whatever. In fact, whoa, I just hung my rook and they didn't notice. Kill me, dude. Just fucking kill me. My god, I'm so bad at this game. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, what do you even do? Like, what do I even do? You know, like, it's just so bad. Like, does this check really do anything? I feel like I just want to ignore the rook and march my knight up there. I'm gonna try it. Go here and then here. Well, didn't see that. Dude, look at that. Oh, that's when I hung my rook and didn't realize it. Okay, but my opponent can't see that, so it doesn't matter. Mm, okay, I'm gonna play like one more. Yeah, it was nice except for when I hung my rook. I mean, that was like I'm glad I at least noticed after I did it before it got taken, but if they had just taken it, I wouldn't have noticed until it got taken, right? Yeah, that's like what it felt like. It was like, oh, well, I'll just go right here. It's like, oh, fuck, he's attacking me. I've had people do that. Like they attack my queen with a bishop and the bishop's not defended. And I'm just like, oh, shit. All right, I'm going to play the Caro-Kann because I at least know like a little bit of that. Not a lot, but a little. But I think I'm going to be sick. My wife was sick for like a whole week. And then I thought I wasn't gonna get it. Like she was actually wearing like a mask in the house and stuff to try to help me not get sick. And I was sleeping like in another room so that I wouldn't get sick. And it just like never. I thought we were clear, but maybe not. I feel like I've had this happen a lot of times, and I don't feel like this is actually a good line, but maybe it makes sense somehow. I don't know. It's like they see a check and they take it. But it feels to me like they're throwing a piece, not a piece away, but like I don't know. It just feels weird. All right. Yeah, I guess the pin is pretty fucking annoying, all things considered. No real quick way to castle or anything, so I don't I don't like the look of trying to kick it away because they got that knight there, and now they got that knight there too. Yeah, I know I don't have to deal with it straight away, but like it's such an easy way to lose if you don't see what like if they have some plan with the pin and I don't. But yeah, I'll try to just develop then. Because I was thinking I could go here, but I can't because this is pinned. Um, I'll just develop the most basic way I can think of then. I'm just gonna try the castle out of it. I'm almost tempted to attack the queen with the bishop just so I can develop it. But it's like so they just block it with the pawn. I mean, blocking with the pawn, it messes up their pawn structure, I guess. But then I have to use, I guess it's tempo neutral technically. Let's try it. And I'm down a piece. What? When did I go down a piece? Because I did the same fucking thing again. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just take their pawn with my knight and they'll take it back and I'll lose it. Like, what the fuck am I doing? How do I do this? Yeah, I'm like, I'll just take their pawn with my knight. What am I doing? It's the exact same way I blundered it. Yeah, I blundered it before. Like, I was thinking, oh, well, yeah, I'll just take, and it's even. And it's not even. Like, I just fucking threw it. So stupid. Oh, and I didn't see that either. Oh my god, man. Well, now I'm just total fucked here. I mean, I might as well just resign, I think. I don't know what I was doing this game. Oh, I just hung my queen. All right. I'll play one more. That was too fucking annoying. Ugh, god damn, dude. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Um, I don't think I've practiced against this. So if I take, I go here, take. No, that won't work. This feels like such a good response to what I did. I just like, um, it seems like there's just like no weakness in this position for them. Okay, I'm just gonna do this because I don't know what to do. I feel like there's no point in developing this bishop almost. Although I could just go here maybe. I don't like the feel of this at all. Well, I was trying. I wanted to open the center, but I didn't see how to open it. Like it was just, you know what I mean? Like It just felt like I couldn't open the center here. This move seems weird. But yeah, like when I was looking at this move, I was seeing if I could open the center, and it felt like I couldn't. Hmm. I'll look at it out in the analysis. I just like I wanted to go to d4. I just felt like I couldn't. I don't know what I calculated wrong then. This feels good, but I don't know if it actually is because it's not opening the center for sure. Maybe I can play d4 now. Uh, uh, I don't know what I'm doing, man. This is like I've been playing. I shouldn't play this many games. Um, I'm just trying to like. I don't think they actually want to take on f3. They just want to pin me. So I'm just trying to create counterplay. Because like if I just go here, I think they just like they take and my pawn structure in front of my king sucks. And it's probably gonna end up sucking anyway, but okay. I really need to get this knight out of here. Um, the problem, like this looks like it might allow a fork. So I go here, take, take, take with the fork. Oh yeah, that would have, yeah, why didn't I think of that? I was like overthinking this so much. Maybe I just checkmate here. Oh yeah, they got checked there, didn't they? Okay, how do I move so that I don't get checked again? Here probably is good. Do I have a checkmate here? The interesting thing is if they, yeah, yeah. Oh, that blocks checkmate actually. Fuck. I think it's still worth going in on. I think. Or is there a smarter way to approach this? It wasn't checkmate anyway. It just wasn't. Okay. Um, I mean, this still feels like it's worth doing because they haven't castled yet. Yeah, it's crazy that I didn't see that. Like, that just was such an obvious thing that would have, and I just like somehow never thought of putting it there. I don't understand how I do that, but I do. I do it. I mean, I think they literally only have one move and it's here. I was thinking, is this worth doing or not? Probably not, because it doesn't really threaten any attack. I'm thinking of this, but I don't think I'm never actually going to be able to get that rook dead, so it seems dumb. This is what I should really develop the bishop though. Can I just bring the rook out first? This just has to be good, I feel like. I was trying to look at like a rook sacrifice, but it doesn't work. Depending on how they run away here, maybe well, actually, I might be able to get the rook in on the next move. Yeah. So what I'm seeing is that if they don't um, actually their best move is probably like c4. Well, the problem the problem is they're going to lose their queen. Like I think they're going to lose their queen at a minimum here. So, but I think if they don't realize the checkmate threat is as serious as it is. Okay, so they do play that, which is pretty good, but they lose their queen. All right. Um, and I'm still not. Is oh, they just resign. Okay. I was gonna say I think it's gonna be kind of hard to win because I'm still gonna lose my bishop and. Oh no, I'm not gonna lose my bishop. Yeah, I was in a pretty good spot there. Four blunders though, man. They wanted me. You wanted me to play. Oh wait, this isn't. This isn't the move. Yeah, you wanted me to play d4, and I played d3 like a dumbass. So why did I do that? I was looking at, honestly, all it was is I forgot my queen was a defender. That's all it was. I forgot. I was like, well, if I go here, take, wait, take, take. Yeah, I forgot my queen was a defender, which is like dumb, stupid, idiot thing. But yeah. Um, four blunders. What was my? Yeah, this is a blunder. A4 was best. I don't think I would have seen A4. This was a blunder. I did remember wanting to make that move at some point. So my major blunder is whatever I do here. This is a major blunder. Okay. They wanted me to move my bishop there. Well, my concern here was that, what was I? I was worried about a fork. I was worried about getting forked somehow. Like I'll show you. I was okay. So I was like, I'll go here, and then they'll go there. Take, like, this is what I was worried about. Apparently, this isn't even bad for me. What? Oh, the thing's not on. Okay. But like, if I go here, okay, like, say my opponent does this. Uh, what did I? I guess I just was imagining a threat here. Like, there was no reason I couldn't just leave my queen here. Like, I didn't. I was only going to get forked if I moved my queen. I think that the thing was I wanted to move my queen out of the pin because I was looking at um I don't even remember what I was looking at, but I remember thinking I needed to my knight in like a fight for control over a square or something like that. I don't know. They really don't like that move, but and obviously like it's bad because my opponent gets to develop and attack my queen, but they don't do it. So this was a blunt. This was an inaccuracy apparently. Okay, and they wanted me to do this. Like I just don't. Like I'm never gonna see that, right? You can see already that like the computer's like, dude, you got to get out. There's a battery, and then my opponent just doesn't see it. They don't like that either. Well, Yeah, the computer's answer to that is just like, yeah, dude, just move your queen out of the way. Like, I mean, it's still pretty good for me, but that's not, you're not going to get checkmated from here. Like, you're going to go to an end game or whatever. All right, well, oh, dude, you just hit 1600. Grats. That's pretty good. On chess.com or Elite Chess. I don't like how inflated the Elite Chess ratings are. Like, I can't even hit 800 on chess.com and I'm like fucking 1300 on here. It doesn't, it's just like so out of proportion. Elite Chess. Oh, okay. So I'm 4-4 today. The problem is I played for like 2 hours and I should have played for like an hour and then did other study stuff for an hour. Yeah, I know this is a better ELO system. I looked into it, but yeah, play aggressive, you can force mistakes. And I'm trying to play more aggressive in general just because like it forces you to calculate more and stuff when you're playing these like that's why I stopped playing the London because the London is just so like you're just sitting there and turtling and the it's just such a slog and this is a lot more fun and I feel like I learn better this way too. So, but yeah, I'm trying to do like I have I've been doing the Knights on the Attack course a lot and then this Italian game one. And then I have the Laszlo Polgar chess book that I've been doing exercises out of. I've been trying to watch some master games, but I never get around to it as much as other stuff. Um, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave.